Hi everybody, I am here to give you an update, and it's been a few weeks because we didn't have...
Hi everybody.
Oh, don't say hi everybody? Oh, okay. I won't anymore, okay? Okay. So, we didn't have group last week because of President's Day holiday, and the week before that, I made an update, but I cannot for the life of me remember if I actually uploaded that update. So, I weighed in on the 11th at 157.6, which was 1.3 pounds down from the previous week. So, I was very, very excited about that. That was really good. I had kind of had an up and down eating week, pretty good but not perfect, which things just never are super perfect, right? What, honey? What?
Something in your teapot.
Some tea in my teapot?
Yes.
Please don't pour the water, okay?
In your teapot. I would like something in.
I would love some tea in my teapot when we get home, okay?
I will pour some more in your teapot. And I will pour some hot water in your teapot.
When we get home. So, anyway, I knew that I was going to need to be really as good as I could be for that whole week, because on the 15th I was going out of town for a bachelorette party, and there was going to be a lot of food activities involved. On Friday night the 15th, we were going to a murder mystery dinner. On Saturday, we were doing a walking chocolate food tour. On Sunday, we were going to, a walking Seattle food tour. So I knew that we were just going to have a bunch of food stuff coming up. And so I decided that I was going to bring my product and eat product as meals and snacks whenever I wasn't on a food tour, and then I was gonna kind of keep my food intake in terms of how many products I used per day low, so that I wasn't just consuming way too many calories. That didn't go as planned. On Friday, I weighed myself in just to kind of get an idea of where I was at, and I was so stoked because while I hadn't been 157 since my wedding 8.5 years ago, I weighed in at 155 point something, and I was so happy. I was so excited, but I knew that that wasn't necessarily going to last because I was about to go do a bunch of food tours and stuff. I had fun on the bachelorette party weekend, and I let loose a bit more than I intended to. In fact, I hardly used the product at all, and I just kind of let it be what it was. And when I came home on Monday evening, I weighed in on Tuesday morning, and I was 4.6 pounds up. So I was even higher than when I had weighed in the previous Monday, which, that was such a low blow. But I knew it was going to happen. I wasn't shocked. I was disappointed with how much I gained, but that definitely lets me know that I still have that piece, that it is still easy for me to gain a bunch of weight all at once. That when I gain weight, I tend to gain weight in like chunks instead of just a little bit here and there. So I decided that for Tuesday, I was only going to eat product. I was going to go a full product day, do my 5 products workout, and I did, and I felt so crappy all day. I was super lethargic. I just felt awful. It was terrible. My skin was kind of angry. I wasn't broken out, but it was really sensitive. I had a headache, and it was kind of merging on triggering a migraine. It never did, but it was really close to triggering a migraine. I was really lethargic. I just felt kind of oily and all day. And I just had, like, in the pit of my stomach, it felt so heavy. There was just a weight inside, like, in my actual stomach. And it just felt awful. So what I decided to do was do a fast. I figured I would do 24 to 48 hours. I contacted my doctors. This is not medical advice. Do not take it as such. I am not a doctor. And my doctor said, if you're going to do a fast, that's fine. We're okay with that. All of your blood work is fine. And I said, I'm intending to do 24 to 48 hours of fast. And they said, that's not a problem. We tend to want to do monitoring if people go on extreme extended fasts, anything past like 5 days. If you have a glucose monitor at home, go ahead and use that and just make sure your sugars aren't getting into a dangerous level. So I can do. Hit the 24-hour mark and I was feeling good, so I decided to go ahead and do the 48. Did the 48-hour mark, and to be honest, at that point, I was feeling so good at that point that I decided to keep going. My husband went out of town, which was just bananas. So overall, I ended up doing a 96-hour fast. I was monitoring my ketones and my blood glucose levels, and everything was going really well. And I was just feeling really, really good. At 96 hours, no matter what, was going to break my fast. So I broke my fast right at about 97 hours, and I ate some cheese and nuts, and mostly because I have a really hard time just eating straight nuts. And then I weighed in that day, and I was down like 8 pounds. Now, the point of the fast was not to lose weight. I did not do a fast to lose weight. I did a fast to give my body a break and to just get all of that icky feeling out, because I wasn't actually sick. It was just heaviness from food. So kind of just trying to let my body reset a little, and that worked perfectly well. And then I had debated going back to product, because right now I have so much product that I could easily do almost 3 full weeks of just product. I could essentially do 2 full weeks of 5 products a day, and then do 1 week of 4 products a day and 1 meal, and then I still have some after that for like snacks. So I debated doing that because I don't want to waste it. I am cheap. I don't like spending money. Somehow I always end up spending a lot of money because we're a family of 5 and 3 of those 5 are kids, but I digress. But I don't want to waste all the money I spent on that food. And it's not that it doesn't taste good, it's just carb heavy. So I was going to do that and then go back to keto. But after feeling so good, having fasted, I didn't want to go back to a super heavy carb diet and then feel crappy again, and then have to reset myself and then go back to keto just for the sake of saving money, when I do know people that I could give these shakes and things to that could use it. So I decided to start eating keto on Sunday. Sunday, I ate a full day of perfect macros for keto, and I actually lost even a little bit more weight. So I haven't put on any weight since going back onto food. I have been full vegetarian keto for the last few days. It's going really well. And this week I weighed in at 153.1. So from last week it was a weird drop because of the gain and then the loss. But for 2 weeks, I have lost 4.5 pounds, which is perfect, which is awesome. I'm very, very excited. And nobody that I know, with the exception of my brother, has ever seen me this weight. But nobody since high school has seen me at this size. I cannot remember the last time I put on a pair of 6s and they fit well until just this past weekend, and I am so over the moon. I'm having a really hard time with body dysmorphia, which I may make a video about specifically, but otherwise I'm so happy with where I'm at. I'm getting so close to a healthy BMI and the top range of the healthy weight, which I know that's not the end all be all. That those numbers don't exactly take into account all of the things about your own specific body, and that's all fine and good. But in terms of the generalized information, I have about 8 pounds till I'm in a healthy BMI and healthy weight range. And so I've got 8 pounds to go till that, and then I've got 22 pounds to go until goal weight, which is right in the middle of the healthy weight range. So I'm very excited, and I'm kind of renewed and ready to go. I got a new cookbook for vegetarian keto, and I'm starting to try some of those recipes. But my main goal right now is to stick to vegetarian keto and keep going with that weight loss. So that's where I'm at. I hope you are all having an amazing, amazing week. It's crazy over here, so I hope it's not too crazy for you. And I will talk to whoever is here later. Bye.